because various teams have tried different tactics of going man for man, or maybe playing a mid-block, playing a deep block, just trying to frustrate as much as they can. So I think they're just trying to feel them out at this moment in time to see what the shape is, how they're going to play, who the key players are going to be. But at some stage Aberdeen are going to have to step onto the game and, you'd imagine, be aggressive in their press.
It's loose from Connolly. Geiger picks it up. Cameron in behind, and that was clumsy. John Beaton says free kick. He's heading to his pocket, and it's a red card inside 2 minutes. The slide that felled Cameron, and it's Fadinger.
I can't help but think it's really unlucky. You almost feel sorry for Oscar Priestman. Clearly he slips. There's no intention to bring Lyle Cameron down. However, if he does stop a clear and obvious goal-scoring opportunity, then it has to be a red card, accidental or not.
Up steps Nisbet, and he's buried it! It's the start of Aberdonian dreams. Motherwell down to 10. And Kevin Nisbet plants his free kick home to put the cup holders in charge.
And it's a double whammy for Motherwell. Player sent off down to 10. Kevin Nisbet, he's been searching for goals all season. I think that's number 5 possibly. Nowhere near enough for a player of his quality. But it's the ideal start for Aberdeen. It's a perfect start for Kevin Nisbet. Just nonchalantly curls the ball with a little bit of pace.
Devlin did well to fashion the pass through to Milanovic. Cameron and Nisbet ahead of him. Cameron feeds Keskinen, sizing up Stephen O'Donnell. Keskinen cuts inside. Maswanise made the challenge. Aberdeen keep it alive through Frame, and Cameron gets it back from Nisbet! And it's a fine stop in the end from Matty Connolly, who tips that goal-bound effort over the top.
We spoke ahead of the game saying that Aberdeen have lacked the cutting edge, they've lacked the threat at times. Well, they've certainly got it tonight. Brilliant play, isn't it, by Lyle Cameron. I have to say his positioning in the game, he's causing Motherwell a real problem just playing in behind Kevin Nisbet. Really unlucky, but a brilliant save, Matty Connolly.
It's a good pick out from Connolly to find O'Donnell. Mill stepping in ahead of Bjorgolfsson. And Fadinger gets cut down by Geiger, and it's another yellow card. This time for Aberdeen's January signing.
It's a tackle he doesn't need to go for from Geiger. Do you know, how high are his studs? That's going to be the question. I know there is a delay in VAR. Tell you what, that could be red, Jimmy. That could be red. A ridiculous tackle that he doesn't need to make.
Well, John Beaton is going to be sent to the monitor here for a potential red card for serious foul play. And those replays are pretty damning as far as Dennis Geiger's concerned.
There's no doubt he's endangering the safety of an opponent, Jimmy. He is. In full speed it's kind of hard to see, but when it's slowed down, when you see the still images, no doubt that will be a red card in my eyes.
John Beaton didn't need long to overturn his on-field decision, and it's going to be 10 men apiece. A flash of scarlet on his Pittodrie debut for Dennis Geiger. The headline addition from Hoffenheim, just 23 minutes into his first match in the Granite City, and that's all she wrote. Cameron and Fadinger grappling. Fadinger wins it cleanly, no free kick. Maswanise into his running. Maswanise to the edge of the box, running round half the Granite City, and he'll win the corner for Motherwell.
I have to say, my initial thought, I thought Fadinger had just held back Lyle Cameron in the middle of the pitch. It's on the blind side of John Beaton, maybe he can't get a proper look at it, but the minute Maswanise picks the ball up, only one thing in his mind, Jimmy: drive at the heart of the Aberdeen back line. He's full of confidence, full of belief. It's good defended by Nicky Devlin in the end.
Probably playing some of the most technically, skillfully enjoyable football of their long careers in Scotland. Gordon robbed immediately by the new man, and Olasanya's brought down by Gordon, and the yellow card's coming out. There was cover there, which has probably saved Liam Gordon further punishment.
It's almost right on cue, isn't it? I spoke about it, delay, and then suddenly you put yourself in all sorts of trouble. I just think when you step into the game as a centre half, your space more than often than not is outside you.
John Beaton is going to be sent to the monitor again. And Liam Gordon is in real trouble, and so are Motherwell. Just showing the referee footage at full speed from our high-behind camera.
It just feels to me as if there's much more doubt around this one, Jamie, than what there was in the first one.
Here's the verdict. And then there were 9. What an impact from Toyosi Olasanya. What a nightmare start to the second half for Motherwell. A red card 2 minutes into the match. A red card 4 minutes into the second period. And now it's 10 v 9 out there. What on earth is going to happen next? Cameron tiptoeing over the mud. Into Frame, who took it in his stride. Shinnie, there's the shoot. Shinnie for goal! The captain points the way, and the Granite City roars in joy. A red missile from Graeme Shinnie, who puts the Dons on his back in the Scottish Cup again.
They want their team to play forward, they want their team to run forward. That's exactly what Mitchell Frame does. He grabs the game by the scruff of the neck, he takes the initiative, he steps into space, he commits multiple defenders, he offloads the ball to Shinnie, they utilise the spare player, and he's only got one thing in his mind, Graeme Shinnie. Can he fire a shot off? Can he nestle it in the bottom corner? He does it perfectly, takes it to his left and then chops it back across himself for the shot. Matty Conley, he's maybe blinded slightly by Paul McGinn, but it's a brilliant finish. And now it looks a long way back for the Steelmen.
To settle who will qualify for the Scottish Cup semis, and a reminder as well that Darryl Curry brings you the Scottish Football Social Club across our X and YouTube channels every Monday. Palaversa cutting inside, Aberdeen looking to ice the cake here. Cameron, that was cute, but too central to trouble Connolly.
Good play from Palaversa, strong drive and run forward. We've said it again, run forward with the ball, run forward without the ball. You'll move people, you'll hurt the opposition. Eventually it falls to Lyle Cameron, he just can't get enough power or accuracy on a shot.
Slattery on the edge, space for the shots, and Bradfight was scrambling.
Do you know what, it's brilliant play again. We talk about the patience and waiting for the moment. They work the ball ever so well. Longallow's involved. Aberdeen, look how many players are attracted to the ball, looking at it. And Slattery just sneaks in round the back of them. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to guide it into that far corner. Just doesn't get enough bend and enough movement on it.
John Beaton blows for full time, and the Scottish Cup holders are not relinquishing their grip on the trophy just yet. Not without one heck of a fight, and not without unseating one of the darlings, one of the formed teams of Scottish football, who came up to the Granite City with designs on another trip to Hampden, and ending this remarkable season with a silver lining. The full-time score at Pittodrie, Aberdeen 2, Motherwell 0.